Folks, what's going on? High Elf Batman welcomes you back to Ulthuan, and he is joined by Superman here, which is Cavill the Shadow. I think his name was Henry Cavill. Lord Master of what? They must have added the shadow to it or something. Anyway, so yes, we have Superman and Batman in the same stack. We've been modifying his army. It's getting pretty close to what I would like to have as a whole. Though it does leave me wondering what else. I gotta get out of this movement stance and we'll check some more recruiting. We're about to run into a rebellion down here though at Southern Yvresse. We're gonna have to pacify that. So let's end our turn and get to it. I do want to get the Mistwalker element of Eltharion's army completed, and then I want to go invade Sartosa. We need to start recruiting our second force as well. We've got the cash. We earned it from our Skull Reef battles. So we can start that as well. And I mean, honestly, we got so much cash that if we run a little bit negative even, it's not really going to matter. I'm just going to go ahead and push as far south as I can. We're going to be replenishing slowly as we go. You can see Henry Sawyer here showing up with some pretty decent troops, so it's probably good that we upgraded our troops. And there was another army of theirs somewhat close to the Shrine of Loek, which concerns me because the Shrine of Loek is otherwise undefended at the moment. I'm going to hate it if they raise it because I've done some work rebuilding it. I'm not gonna touch anything there just in case the pirates get to it before me. They very well could here, so no need in dumping anything needlessly into that. We have our defenses in the north, and I feel like we should probably just go ahead. Let's see, I got the lions recruited. I may want some more war lions, white lions in the next army though. Let's see what kind of archmages we have out here. I definitely want an archmage. Cool new character that's available to us that can be mounted on a dragon, kind of gets your lord and character all into one. I'm thinking we're going to do an archmage, probably throw a handmaiden and a noble in the army with her, just for fun. I really like fire. Lore of Fire is just a really nice one. And as far as negator here, it means they're going to come with a couple of bound spells here. Miasma and Enfeebling Foe, which is pretty good. Enfeebling Foe would be very helpful for an Archmage who may not be quite as potent in melee as some of the other characters. So let's go ahead and pick up this High Elf Archmage, and let's see about her heroes. It's going to really cut into our income because supply lines are still a thing. Even though it was part of the Proving Grounds beta, they have not implemented any changes to supply lines, at least in the build version that I'm using here. I hate the supply lines mechanic. I think it's stupid, pointless. The AI doesn't suffer from it. You do. It's just a way of arbitrarily hurting the player and preventing them from using their hard-earned income to build more armies and enjoy the game as they see fit. That's my opinion. Now, there wasn't a whole lot else in the Proving Grounds beta that I liked, to be honest. I thought the rest of the Proving Grounds beta was honestly trash, and I would prefer that they never implement any of it. That's just me. Again, that's my opinion. It's a pretty strong opinion, but it's my opinion nonetheless. Yeah, Handmaiden and Noble we can't get yet, so I'll just leave the Archmage there for the time being, though we do need to get some units into her army. Lions would be cool. I know that they're not the best unit, but I mean, I'm thinking like White Lions, War Lions, Lion Chariot, and like some Sisters or something would be a really fun army with this one. Maybe a couple specialty units pitched in there. So let's do it. It'll be entertaining if nothing else. Yeah, let's do this military advancements too. End our turn. Yeah, that was my thoughts on the Proving Grounds beta. Most of my thoughts on it is just no. No, CA, don't do it. Supply lines, great. And some people will be like, well, Air, if you don't like it, what is your suggestion? Well, number one, I think the campaign in Total War Warhammer 2 is very good as it is. A lot of people complain about pacing, they complain about late game snowballing. And for those people complaining about that, the question I would ask you is, why do we have to prevent snowballing? I get that you want the game to be a challenge. That's fair. But if a player plays right, and AI is just an AI, snowballing is inevitable. right? Unless you just arbitrarily punish a player for no good reason, they're going to snowball because they are better than the AI. If you want to make the AI better than the player, that's just going to piss players off, because then they'll never be able to accomplish anything, because you have this like almost supercomputer like chess type thing going on where AI is just outdoing you on everything because it can micromanage everything to perfection. That's just going to end up ticking players off. That's not going to make anybody happy. So my suggestion for all of this is, rather than force the players to go down one path where, you know, it's either Proving Grounds beta or the current standard or whatever it is, think about what mods do for this game already, right? There's mods out there. I use mods right now, or not right now because they haven't been updated for this build yet, but I use mods in almost all my campaigns. What do I turn mods on for? Well, number one, I like to get rid of supply lines. Number two, for mods, I like the Grand Campaign custom maps. Some people do, some people don't. I like mods that make the AI better balance their recruiting, to where I'm not having to deal with I'm not having to deal with like spams of the exact same unit. So I like that mod. I like mods that let me move farther in my home territory, so the AI's sack and run behavior isn't quite as easily pulled off. I get a 10% movement bonus in my territory, they get a 10% movement bonus in their territory. Again, it's another mod that I like. Why do I like these mods? Because it customizes the campaign experience to what I enjoy. Here comes my suggestion then, right? So rather than cram all players into a one-size-fits-all and try and do something like the Proving Grounds beta, which really only satisfies the players who want the game to be slower for the sake of arbitrary slowness, because it makes them feel like they've had a more skill-based... I don't know. I don't get it. Like I said, I don't get it. So instead of forcing me to play the way they want to, or instead of forcing them to continue the play that I want to, just put custom sliders on all the settings. And radio buttons. So how about this? There's a radio button. Supply lines on-off. And it adds to... And over all of this, they can have a difficulty modifier effect. Okay? Certain radio buttons make the difficulty modifier harder. Certain ones make it easier. Y'all get where I'm going with this, right? It should be completely customizable. Why do we need to do a one-size-fits-no-one type campaign when we can do a campaign that all players can enjoy and customize, and if it generates a custom difficulty, players can use that for bragging rights. They can say, oh, look at my difficulty. I did really good here. Look at what I played on. And other players can say, I don't care. These are the settings I like. These are the settings I'm going to play. So I feel like that would really be the ideal way to address campaign desires for people right now. Don't force everybody to play the same settings and just, you know, I love mods. I'm not asking CA to stop mods, but rather than having to mod everything, why not just give players the power to do it right there at the beginning of their campaign? Just get all of the relevant choices right there in front of the player and let them modify the campaign through the settings to exactly what they want. I think it'd be a lot of fun. Anyway, you all tell me what you think. I just figured that'd be kind of a fun conversation while we're fighting this first battle, but I should probably focus on fighting. So we've wrecked their main line, combination of war lions. We do have some shock cavalry out here after me chasing my rangers. I'm going to kind of run off from it. Let's go capture this Archmage. I don't think it'll do any good, but we're going to do it nonetheless. We'll practice our capture techniques. Get her! I may have popped that cage a little bit early, actually. ELTHARION! Oh, I think, yeah, we got her. Okay. Yeah, see, between the Spirit Leech and the Arcane Unforging, we can get a hold of someone pretty good there at the end when we cage them. Pretty impressed with the way the troops perform there, too. We get some really nice buffs on all of our Mistwalker units. And then the Silver and Guard are just a good unit, period. Their charge defense against all makes them pretty effective at holding a line. Pretty effective indeed.
You cannot break us, Prince ELTHARION. No glory. Only sons.
Capture anything? Insignificant prisoner executed. Okay, yep, we've seen that before. We have enough warden supplies to perform an upgrade now, though. Magic resistance, public order.
The warden of Tor Ivret.
This is probably going to turn back the pirates, but they may attack with both forces. RNS is back already. They may come attack me because I'm slightly weakened here, but I do have the garrison troops that'll reinforce me nicely. I'm not horribly worried about what's going to happen here. Fiery Convocation could be pretty good. Like if we just let their line charge ours, and then the AI is no good at dodging that type of thing, so we could smack them with the Fiery Convocation. We had lost a lot of income, partly due to that port being filled in, so that's good. It didn't take quite as much as I thought it would from the supply lines. We'll have a lion base here, and probably pop in a couple of Silverin Guard. I've got to build that building again, though, because I don't have it here presently. Yeah, it's a bit of a struggle, but yeah, we'll want to pop in a couple of Silverin Guard to help provide some anti-large. What do we got here? Precise fletching. I do like my archers to be as ridiculously powerful as possible. Ooh, look at that armor for Silverin Guard. Rangers. Shadow Warriors, Shadow Walkers. Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff here. Melee attack. Shredding Talons. Let's get this one here. Reaver Archers, Warriors, Sisters. I'm assuming that that's going to affect all archers. Precise fletching. Extra missile strength. Let's take a look. Spire Guard's sitting at, for the triple chevron, it's 30. For the 2, it's 29. So let's see what it does. So that should pop them up a little bit when we finish that in a few turns. We'll see whether or not it actually does. Both their fleets did come up here. It's a little bit risky, but it doesn't take me terribly long to build walls. I think it's a special ability that he has here. So let's go ahead and start building the walls there. My Lore Master has leveled up. Let's finish off the Mystifying Miasma. And end another turn and see what the Vampirates will throw at us here. I do think it's interesting we're playing as a High Elf Batman, and we keep getting attacked by a faction that can field a lot of bats and bat-like creatures. Are they trying to play on Batman's fears, perhaps?
Duty is purpose.
Now, this was just an odd move here by Henry Sawyer. An odd move indeed. Now, we can capture him. That's why I'm fighting these battles. Some people may, Air, why are you fighting all these? Why don't you just auto-resolve? Because we're not going to get the warden supplies from capturing people, and you really need to fight these. It's something that I wish CA would take a look at. Right now it feels like it just has a very low chance built in. I have seen it happen where you auto-resolve and you do capture someone, but it's rare. It's very rare. It has been the exception, not the rule. Even though I can sit here and do it in every battle after battle, I feel like that, if anything, maybe they could change that to where it operates based on a percentage generated over time from the player's success rate, maybe? I don't know. Just something. Or maybe a higher percentage chance, which this may already be the case. I don't know. I can't see the coding. But maybe it has a higher percentage chance whenever you are attempting the capture. When you're attempting the capture on a battle that the auto-resolve feels like you're very likely to win. Let's see, do they have artillery? They do not. I do not see any bloaty, or they do have artillery right here in front, some carronades. They don't have any bloaty boys.
Lore Master of Power.
I'm gonna try and take the fire off those carronades. Charge right in here. Okay.
Warden repositioning.
Try and get you all some cinematic views here. See, Batman, and they've got bats flying around. Ooh, they've got the second artillery piece as well.
I fight for Ibris. For Althwan's dead.
Can you attack? Why can't I click the bats? CA, please! Let me click the bats.
Without fail. Orders received.
Okay, let's start whooping up some of these.
The winds rise quickly.
I'm gonna go ahead and halt the approach. Or no, never mind. They're gonna stop in good position. Go ahead and bring the lions up a little. The deck droppers came to fight me as well. Good for them. I mean, it's not really good for them, but it's good for me. How much magic we gotta have for this? Come on.
By my father's blade.
There we go.
The might of Ibris.
Let's get you all some cinematic glory here as well.
Claim vengeance.
Woo! Burn, baby, burn. Oh yeah, it hurt so good. Hurt them so good. Alright, let's bring our murder kitties in. And let's fold in some of these flanks. Group 4, if you could massacre the militia, please.
ELTHARION. The Grim Warden rises. The winds are ours. The pain licking.
Understood.
You know, that didn't feel real great.
They die.
Oh, I didn't get to their lord in time. Crap, that was the only reason I fought the battle.
ELTHARION.
I was like, man, it's coming up. I should have just paused it. Should have just paused. I should have known they weren't going to last another 20-something seconds anyway, because I think, well, crap. See, folks, when you get to that point where you see their army falling apart, it's probably safe, especially with a vampire, to go ahead and cage them. So that was just a flat mistake on my part. I apologize. Henry Sawyer, you really belonged in prison. I didn't put you there. I'm sorry that you don't get to experience
Prince
Athel Tamarha appropriately. I have to make up for it here by capturing this princess real quick. So I'm not going to auto-resolve. I'm actually going to fight this one too. Hate that we're spending the time on these, but yeah, it kind of needs to happen. So what I'm going to do is just pull out Superman, the Phoenix, and ELTHARION, and then the one War Lion that's a little beat up. Actually, I don't know if we'll be able to heal the War Lion or not, because they may be already as high as their cap goes. We'll see. I know we're going to need ELTHARION, Superman, Bird. Let's go ahead and put the kitties out here. Start battle. Let's get everybody healed up. There we go. Yeah, the cats aren't healing. It's, whoa, that's weird. It's like, I don't know, it's comparing them to another unit. Okay, it's like, what? Nothing's happening. Yeah, so we can't do anything else for the cats. But we did get everybody else healed pretty well. Let's swing the kitties out here. Let's grab some Silverin Guard. This will just be a good unit to kind of hold a line. And I'll pull up some archers right behind them as well.
I am ever ready. Empowered by vengeance.
Alright, got some good healing going. Get our Phoenix ready to fight. Let's go kill the Great Eagle real quick. And push our kittens up. Let's down the cavalry. I think we put the bird to sleep. Let's help our lions take out those silver helms over there. Lions don't do so well versus silver helms. Kind of give you all a quick close-up of what's going on over here. Yeah, Yeah, the Lions not so good against the armored cavalry. They don't have hardly any armor in return, and so a unit like Silverhelms will put a real big charge on them and hurt them real bad. Let's Arcane Unforge the Princess. Pin her in place, because I think Superman's about to finish her. Okay, so we did make our capture here. It'll be an insignificant capture, but at least we'll get a few Warden supplies versus no Warden supplies, so I'm happy with that result. I will take it. You want all the Warden supplies you can get, and you want them as early as possible. It's just going to unlock more things for you. It's going to make you stronger, and honestly, then if you don't want to, you don't have to wait till turn 150 to take out Grom. You can just go fight. Because those Warden supplies are directly related to getting you the Blessings of Ladriel, which help you rebuild the defenses of Tor of Res.
Prince ELTHARION.
So see, we got 2 more Warden supplies there.
They cannot live. No hope.
I don't know how their forces are still alive, but they are. And then the rest of the pirates are making their way... Oh, good, we got those 2... No, I thought they were making their way north. I don't even know if they can see me at the moment. Let's hit an ambush stance so they can't see me, and I can hopefully catch where they go. Get some extra magic reserves. It's never going to be a bad thing. Oh wait, we had another one there too that we'll put into play. Let's finish Wishin's Wild Form because it has an effect area. That'd be a pretty cool one. Cause a lot of extra damage with all our units. And then as far as ELTHARION, let's give him Earthing. Then I'd like to have Arcane Conduit. I want to max out his magic more than anything because he can fight pretty good even without adding a lot of skills to him. He's pretty good. And if I'm going to run short of skills somewhere, let's boot one of these actually. I know we just wasted the money recruiting them. But let's pick up the Pure Main Company. Let's get Rhaegar's Pride of War Lions in here as well. Since it's going to be a lion-themed army. So we got the lions. White lions. Yeah, the archer component of it, we're going to need to pick. I think sisters would be fun. We're just going to have to build the population up of Tor of Res first. But for now, this is enough of an army to be a problem for small forces that are trying to get after us, so I feel better about that. Let's see where the pirates go. Because as soon as we defeat this pirate stack here, I'm going to take ELTHARION and just beeline it out to Sartosa. Maybe stop for a treasure or two if they're along the way. And we'll just do what we can. I'm going to keep hitting ambush stances here so that hopefully the vampirates won't see my movements. We can get them ashore and kill them. That would be my objective here. Okay, we can now get a walled settlement at Shrine of Loek, full growth. Perfect. Okay, yeah, see, the pirates are kind of being lulled ashore. And this is why you want the walls. They're not going to be able... I mean, they could if they have enough artillery. They might immediately attack. Dang, man. The right expired. Oh, hang on. Right expires. This right is availably performed again. Ooh. This is actually perfect. So the Mystic of Res are going to pop up right when the pirates are trying to come ashore. So, yeah, let's pop it. Come on ashore, pirate jerks.
Haunted by failure. Assume.
All right, so we've got the mist up for defense.
Onward, I say.
I'm gonna keep running into the ambush stance. The pirates are gonna take attrition if they come ashore.
Bring down the canvas.
And Tor of Res can now be upgraded to an elven city. This is excellent. Very good stuff here. Very good stuff.
High Elven Archmage.
I think we should...
Magic in purest form.
Down here, eventually I'll be able to rebuild the building to get my Silverin Guard that we need for that army. I'm not like huge on the way Silverin Guard look. They definitely feel like just kind of a lift and shift spear unit. But as far as their stat line goes, they're actually pretty decent. I was pretty low on them at first on stat line and look, but I've kind of changed my mind. Like, I think they are pretty decent stat line because of their charge defense against all. It does make a pretty big difference in allowing them to stand there and then taking a spell like Fiery Convocation and just ripping, you know, a new anus hole out of your enemy for a way to not be able to put it any more eloquently. That's a pretty effective way of saying it, I think. What up, Tyrion? Military access? I mean, you really don't need military access, bro. So, you're good. I don't want you coming over here and trying to take any settlements the pirates might grab from me, feeling like you have my blessing to do so. Heck no, you don't get a peace treaty. There we go, she came ashore. What a dunce. Alright, so Salty is about to make another trip to prison, and I'm going to keep her in prison while we go down to Sartosa, just as kind of a little present for myself. Or, no, actually, we're going to brainwash her and send her back. Yeah, we're gonna turn her into a double agent.
The Warden of Tor
we'll use our magic, brainwash her, and send her back.
Face the warden.
Oh, where are you going, Arnessa?
This threat.
It's time to play, sister. You came all the way up here. Stormwing's hungry. Don't be leaving just yet. Don't be leaving just yet. Let's check out the stats on our Faith Bearers before we get this thing started.
Without fail.
Wow, they've got some really solid melee attack and defense. And pretty good weapon strength. It's not armor piercing, but wow, they are hitting hard. These are going to be good units overall. Like, it'd be even better if they had AP, like good AP, but hey, I mean, that is some pretty solid stat line there. I mean, if they had armor more like a Chaos Warrior, it'd be even better, but I mean, 80's not bad, and a Silver Shield is really good from like a missile block perspective. So we'll take it. I mean, this is a pretty potent infantry line here. Look at the Silver and Guard there, 56 defense, and then they're rocking 55 weapon strength right now with a whopping 20 bonus versus large. And although it's not specifically AP, 11 AP that's a pretty decent AP hit. 14 here, yeah, it's not bad. That's not bad.
As you say.
Like I said, it's not near as much as a dedicated unit, but it is certainly not too horrible.
It will be done.
I'm gonna kind of just go on my standard formation here.
Acknowledge. It will be done.
We got Superman to lead the way. I love him being right in front of the infantry. Let's run our lions through the woods here. They should move pretty well through the woods. I'm gonna show you all a little trick here that you may already know, but if you take units like this and then you hold shift, you can right click and drag their path. So see, like right there, I can drag them a special path all the way through the woods. Just drop that there in case anybody's not familiar with it. If you've played the game very much, you probably are. Let's go take a look at what old Salty's got ready for us. There's zombies and crabmen. Here's old Salty right out here. Now remember, she hits anti-large pretty hard, but I ain't scared. In fact, let's go ahead and give her a little Arcane Unforge.
Guided by wavestones, wherever I am needed.
Kind of got blocked right there.
White Tower Guardian. I will.
Let's give an attack order here.
It shall be done.
Warden of Outward.
Okay. And let's get the Arcane Phoenix up. Murder Kitties. Swing up here. Alright, let's quit playing with the bats, Eltharion.
Weapons ready. Asa attack. For Assyrian.
Eltharion, penance.
Without fail. Tremble before us. It It shall be done.
Let's take out the carronade. Really, we're done with the bats. Come on. You're done, ELTHARION. I gotta back up. I might accidentally hit a few of my own units here. That should lure the AI into this a little. Yeah, there we go. Alright, re-attack. Lions, let's come mulch these heavy guns. And Salty looks like she's healing. I can change that.
The might of Ivress.
Let's channel up some winds.
ELTHARION.
Group 5, let's clean this up a little.
I fight for Ivress.
Oh, hold on. The stupid thing is blocking me right here. I wouldn't normally pause it, but that thing's blocking me and preventing me from caging her. I don't know if y'all saw me trying to click that and I was totally blocked.
Empowered by vengeance. The Grim Warden.
Alright, Salty got captured. I don't know how my Faith Bearers got so beat up right there. It doesn't really make a lot of sense. Let's go kill these bombers. They should be crumbling. Speed is passing there with a little arcane. Nope, didn't even get the arcane unforging done. Alright, good. We won. Some of my units took a bit more of a beating than I wanted because I did that AI attack order, and honestly, they didn't do very well. I think I'll do the AI attack order next time just to keep my troops running, or just give them a move order, and then I'm going to click individual orders with my units because it seems like some of them get overly thrashed whenever their charge order is targeted on a unit behind one that ends up coming in front, so then they take a bunch of unnecessary damage, and then look here, I lost an Athel Tamara Faithbearer, which shouldn't happen in that battle.
Worthless.
But we did capture McSalty, and I have yet to release a prisoner with some brainwashing, and so that's what we're going to do to her. It's going to be this one here, release her back to their faction. We pick up 5% of their faction's treasury per turn, which probably won't be that much. And then 4 influence, 3 warden supply. You know, we'll just rock it. All right, so we've brainwashed Aranessa, sent her packing, and let's upgrade to the Mist level 3.
A stronghold for the ages.
What about this? We've upgraded this one all the way. That's where we're getting so much extra bump on our Mistwalker units. Woo, that gives me a whole bunch more unit capacity for Skyhawks, Sentinels of Astaro, and Spire Guard. And then same thing here, more Faith Bearers. And then this top one just gives extra recruit rank. Let's grab this one, more archery units. If anything, I'll probably want more archery units. How are we doing? So we've got 60 blessings. And to get to defense level 3, we need 75. So we indoctrinated Salt Spite.
Remain vigilant.
It's pretty cool. We haven't gotten to use that yet. I'm going to get my Faith Bearer back in.
High Elven Archmage.
Let's see. Anything else for us to build this turn? Yes, there is. Here's our Mistwalker Sanctum. And it gives us extra unit capacity for these units. That's actually really cool. We need a Shrine of Assyrian, though, for some tech unlocks. I'm going to start with that. We've got the cash, so I'm going to dump it everywhere we can improve ourselves. And let's go ahead and end our turn here. Immortality for Superman. He is immortal. I knew it.
It is but one victory.
Alright, let's replenish a little, sail out, grab that treasure, head to Sartosa, and we're going to trust the Archmage to keep Ivress safe. Look at this. Scaling got wiped out, so there's really nothing. I wouldn't want to hold those provinces anyway. It'd kind of be a pain to hold them.
The smallest chamber is mine.
So replenishment's going to take longer than I would like. Remains of a sea leviathan. All right, we'll grab that after we take a turn to replenish.
Only surface.
I'm going to go ahead and swing the Archmage down to southern Ivres. Northern Ivres is going to be a lot more defensible, so no need to camp up there. I don't think any of the seas around here are contested, so it's possible we may replenish at sea.
The grim prince.
We do, albeit slowly.
Sail forth.
Let's see what we get here. You may have to defeat a foe in battle. Well, we don't mind fighting a foe. Let's approach the carcass. Yeah, Ronnie Drakenfort. Let's see what happens when we capture him. It's probably another one of those insignificant foe executed thing. But let's see what happens. Plus, I need to practice some of my combat moves here. So let's see how much better I can work an engagement here if I focus on it. Maybe I just need to comment less and focus on engaging and getting you all some cool views. So that's what I'll work on.
Bleak, but unyielding.
I still just use a pretty standard. Actually,
We will obey.
for these vampirates, I'm thinking let's run the Silverin Guard up the middle, since they have the charge defense. And let's run the Faith Bearers on the flanks. I haven't been getting hit by a lot of large stuff on the flanks. For a faction that would be fielding more traditional heavy cavalry, might make more sense to run the Silverin Guard on the flanks as well. Yeah, let's do that. Group up. Oh, whoops, forgot my Rangers.
Understood.
Servant of the tower.
All right.
Of poet.
Run the murder kitties this way.
Lawmaster of poet.
We got a long walk over here. That's good. My Faith Bearers are out there, actually. There's really no large targets per se in this army. It's the miserly pirate scum. They look pretty cool. Let's go have some fun with ELTHARION. Let's go hit these hand cannons. See if we can set up a rear charge for the kitties. And let's do the same thing over here. Let's go attack the hand cannons. Whew, ELTHARION took a shot. I thought I told you to attack the cannons. Maybe I misclicked that.
Acknowledge. To the fray. Spearmen. They tremble. Oriole. Lakoi. Acknowledge. Asa. Attack. To the fray. As you say. To the fray. Orders received. Seal.
Wonder if we can
For the king.
get their lord with a
As you say.
good solid volley here. Hang on, what happened? What happened? I thought I clicked an attack order there. Back up.
Warden repositioning.
The gods will it.
Empowered by vengeance.
Haven't gotten an Ember Storm done in a while. Let's get an Ember Storm going. What are the murder cats up to? Sling them in here.
ELTHARION.
Arcane Unforge.
The grim warden
Let's get
rises.
the Ember Storm going. Come on, bird.
Always ready. By my father's blade.
Come on, put another hit on him. Get him.
ELTHARION.
Got him.
Of Sapphire. For Hoet.
Alright, we controlled our army a little better this time. Wasn't perfect, but better.
It shall be done. Yes.
Kind of a small enemy army here, so it's not like we had to get everybody massively engaged. I need to remember to use this. on units nearby me, because that's actually kind of a big deal. If they go through a charge without losing unit models, they'll do more damage. Yeah, they gone. They toast. Let's see what we get here. Probably not as much treasure, I'm guessing, because the army was significantly smaller. But it's a good chance to level up our lords, get some experience for our units, hone our skills.
Let them.
Oh no, we just straight up captured him. The tooltip doesn't show anybody in our prison down there, but we've seen that happen before. Yeah, he's not there, so see, this is something CA needs to fix. I don't mind if it would just say, you know, insignificant character executed or something, and they need to address it. I'll make sure and write them a note in our Discord, because that's I feel like that should be fixed. Again, even if it's just the insignificant prisoner executed or something like that.
Duty is purpose.
That would be acceptable. What did we pick up off that, by the way? What was the message there? Leviathan surfaces. Approach the carcass. 6,000 gold in the scroll of Lycos. Not bad, not bad. 6,000 gold's not chump change, man.
Ready yourselves?
We'll take it. Take that 6k gold. Any day of the week, every day of the week. We're about to finish our Elven city up here. Let's see what we can research next. Oh, let's look at the fletching, see what they upgrade. Like, make sure it hit our Spire Guard. I think it was just finished. I don't see a change to the Spire Guard yet. That's another thing I want to mention to him. Let's end the turn and see if maybe that tech, because the tech finished this turn. I would have thought it would have gone active, but if this fletching doesn't affect Mistwalkers, that's kind of annoying. I feel like it should.
Would be wanted.
We'll wait and see.
The ocean provides natural defense.
No, nothing. Yeah, that's annoying that that technology doesn't help there too. I mean, maybe that's intentional for them, but I feel like that should help as well. I mean, it's fun for the player to be able to feel like that tech is doing something. Like, you don't want to discourage them from using Faithbearer units or discourage tech because they don't help each other or something like that. I don't know, maybe they were saying we want to encourage them to use different types of units. I'm not really sure. I feel like it should make that difference, though. It would be interesting if it did. Alright, Tor of Res has leveled up here to an Elven city. Thinking I'll build my building for Silver and Guard in Southern Ivres. We need just to have the very last slot go to that building, but until then, we don't have a Handmaiden or a Dragon's Lair yet either. So let's build the Handmaidens Gallery and the Dragon's Lair. And then we'll build the Shrine of Assyrian, or I don't know, Lion Chariots. We need Lion Chariots. Oh boy. Let's do the Handmaidens Gallery and the Elven Forge, and then we'll put the other buildings down here in Southern Ivres. Like the Dragon Keep, we'll put it in Southern Ivres. Because we need that. We need the Dragon Keep built. There we go. Yeah, that'll work. That's how we'll finish this one off. I'm gonna sail, continue to heal, and we'll stop here at this shipwreck and see what we can pick up from that. So another shipwreck along the way to give us some action while we're sailing on to the next best thing. Experience for Archmages. I mean, she's not really gaining any experience, so that really won't make a huge difference. But it's gonna give her 200 per turn. How much do you gotta have to go through a turn?
I bring Azurian's fire.
Yeah, it could rank her up fairly quick here. depending on how long it lasts. It only goes for 5 turns, so 1,000 experience. It's okay. I'd rather just have this one, to be honest. Okay. The influence will help us make sure we got more than enough for recruiting the heroes for the next army. The action chance.
Haunted by failure.
Alright, let's hit the shipwreck. Let's explore the island. Another relatively small army, but they do have a rotting Leviathan here. Might be fun to watch ELTHARION fight a rotting Leviathan, huh?
We must avenge the fallen.
I think that'd be interesting. Let's watch ELTHARION and the Arcane Phoenix take on a rotting Leviathan. And then I'll use my archers to clean up the hand cannons first. And my Faith Bearers and Silverin Guard to go after their infantry. Let's do this. Let's put a couple of Silverin Guard in the middle. And then one on either flank.
Understood. Orders received.
Loremaster of Hoeth.
Man, I always forget something.
It will be
Come on, Rangers.
Loremaster of Hoeth. I am ever ready.
I'm actually going to put these two in a group together this time because I intend to fly them side by side to go attack the big crab.
Skyran protects me. And ever onwards.
Alright, let's get you all some views here for a minute. This game really is beautiful. Looks so good. I'm gonna probably do an Ember Storm with the Phoenix and then dive on to the Leviathan. This should put our archers into range, or at least here momentarily. I want the archers in range. I'm gonna get a few of them focused on those hand cannons and a couple focused on those hand cannons. Let's push up.
I am called upon. Without hesitation.
Wait, hang on. Let's cannon forge that thing.
By my father's blade. Servants of the
for the Ever Queen. To battle. Attack. For all flag. We will obey. Understood. For duty. Loyal.
Okay, let's get an Ember Storm over here.
ELTHARION moving.
Let's get this rotting Leviathan.
Empowered by vengeance.
Alright, Ember Storm.
Acknowledged.
Loremaster of Hoeth. The pain lecky.
Get rid of these guys. Oh yeah, ELTHARION is working that rotting Leviathan. The hand cannons have been taken out.
Command me.
Oh, wait. Just ready to capture this guy because he's about to crumble hard. Got him. Won't do anything because we know what CA gonna do to us, but hey, just practicing. Okay, there we were a lot more efficient in that battle. Feel like we clicked our orders better, cleaned up appropriate units like these hand cannons so they didn't really do any damage. Remember to use our Ember Storm. Got more of our magic off. Used ELTHARION's ability to prevent a unit from losing unit models while it was in combat.
Toil for Ivres.
Yeah. See, prisoner captured. Not. We got 8,000 gold off that, yeah. No prisoner captured. CA, please.
Prince
Alright.
ELTHARION.
We knew it wasn't going to happen, but you know, I still got to give him a hard time. Alright, keep sailing to, keep on sailing. enjoy our time at sea. So Silver and Guard get a buff here. That's a pretty nice buff. And it also impacts Sea Guard. I don't have any Sea Guard. Movable force. Then we could get another 10% weapon strength and more melee defense for Silver and Guard. Boy, they'd be very magic resistant at that point. Very magic resistant. Let's go ahead and finish the magic tree here for ELTHARION. Make him as efficient as possible with the winds of magic.
High Elven Archmage.
I want to immediately get Kindle Flame and Burning Head.
The gods are angry.
Yeah, we can go ahead and build a militia camp up to the War Hall here. Excellent. Tour of Rest. Good. Yeah, everything's looking good. And we'll finish off that second army as soon as I have the right buildings with the units that I desire there. I want some sisters, lion chariots, war lions, all that fun stuff. I'm kind of going ahead and not force sailing here because I'm going to finish replenishing. Actually, I think we can finish replenishing regardless.
On ahead.
Let's go ahead and cut some turn-ins off here and go hit Sartosa. Taxes, trade total. I wish we could see the exact amount that we were picking up from RNSs. I mean, it's something. It's not a lot. We're picking up a little off of sending her back indoctrinated. Not a great deal. As soon as we knock down Sartosa, I'm going to sail south and see if we can find... Whoa, whoa, whoa. They're not done yet. They still want to play. They still want to play. Very nice, very good. Supply lines. Yeesh. See, this is so pointless. Taking away an extra 1,100 gold from me, whatever. So we got 2 more turns of mist. I don't know if it's really going to affect the pirates much, but I'm going to go defend Karen Thale here. It's got a decent bit of Sea Guard and other stuff, so this will give us a defensible army here.
Prince ELTHARION.
Well, I'm half tempted to just straight up ignore.
Limitless talent.
I'm tempted to kind of ignore these guys. Feels a little bit risky. But could I ignore them and just keep sailing? Do I go for them? I say we just go for Sartosa and try and pull off an epic defense back here. Trying to remind myself where we recruit the noble from. So War Master, noble comes from this building here, Elven Garden. Okay.
Let your words be true.
What up, Tyrion? No. Nope. Stay out of my land. They're gonna go for the Shrine of Loek. Okay. Alright.
No glory.
Play ball.
Only service.
Seeking a trial.
Put some more troops in this army in this turn, and it's not exactly the troops I want in the end game, but it's something, and leaves us with more defensible position. The Mist of Abrests are hurting these guys pretty bad. It's only going to last for one more turn, but we'll take what we can get. That's going to leave Sartosa just wide open. And after a turn or two, I can get Silver and Guard in the army too, which is going to provide a pretty tough backbone here. Let's see where we end up. Oh, well, they just want to go for it before I finish my recruiting. Let's see. This doesn't look like a good engagement for them. I know White Lions are trashy, but I mean, with this many of them, I don't feel like those Johnny Depth Guard have a whole lot of chance. And as good as these Rotting Promethean gunnery mob can be against armor, I feel like they're just overmatched here.
They cannot withstand high magic.
I don't think they can either. But you don't have high magic, you have fire magic, so let's not get ahead of ourselves here, Elona. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Start the deployment. If we kind of come down over this hill, let's do that.
White Lions.
I'm just going to kind of put my Scions and Mathland here as a second line so I can go intervene as needed. And let's get the Pride out here.
Spellcaster Supreme.
Okay, let's push up. Push up the Spellcaster. Fast forward for a second. Oh, they do have that artillery way back there. Whoops, wrong button. Let's take the fast movers around. We're just gonna take the artillery shots, whatever. They ended up having a good shot with the carronades and the mortars back there. So be it. It's less than ideal. I love how the Storm Riders can fire while moving. They look so cool doing it too. I'm gonna invis a couple of these units. Bring the Pride over here. Send the Heralds of the Wind this way. That's all we got. Wow, we are actually getting absolutely slaughtered to the point where it looks like we're gonna lose. Yeesh. I was feeling a little bit confident, and I have about 0 confidence at this point. Our White Lions are just as trashy as I recall. And my Archmage is not going to be real good at doing much about any of this.
Witness true magic.
Oh my gosh, what is chewing through my Lions there? Holy smokes! They got into combat and just got 6 kills from a rear charge, and just about, it's probably the Depth Guard, because they deal a lot of weapon damage. It is probably the Depth Guard. Yeah, we're gonna lose this. I don't know how we're gonna win this. Those Depth Guard are gonna ruin my Lions if I don't get away from there. Attack them! I gave you an alt attack click. Lions, go! It's crazy. I gotta run away from infantry when infantry should be what they're good against, and they routed to it. Nice. Well done. I don't know where that balance bar is at here, because I feel like that balance bar should be stacked pretty hard against me. We are losing, and we're losing pretty badly. Try and let my Storm Riders get as many shots as we can. Hopefully we'll get the Scions. And, oh my gosh, no, this is bad. Run, 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 run. Run. I don't... Yeah, we are just getting... I mean, we're getting straight up ruined here.
White Lions. My journey continues. Death to all.
Let's try and kind of combine some of our forces back here. Get regrouped a little. Let's pull out of here. Those gunnery mob are not what we want to be fighting, so just get out of there. Get out of there, boys. I forgot about our Mighty Roar ability. These Storm Riders they're tanking a lot. They're being great for me right now. Come on. Just one unit of Depth Guard, and it's only got a couple of chevrons. Heralds of the Wind, if you guys can attack them, I might... If we can get this gunnery mob to kick the bucket. Toggle skirmish mode. Yeah, let's swing past there. Keep some of these units too far out to be of help. Yeah, okay, maybe we can pull this back in. Maybe. Maybe. It's going to be tough. Alright, Regaris Pride. How are we having this hard of a time killing a depth guard unit here? It's surrounded by AP infantry. This should really not be a thing right now. They should be at 0 leadership, which would result in crumbling. Scions, I'm going to need you to... Oh, don't. Please don't overcast. I don't have a line of sight. Crap. Okay, let's not blob too hard. Let's take a few... These lions, bring storm riders, start shooting the gunnery mob. Try and get these units here. Yeah, come on back in. Let's put a fireball into the gunnery mob. Protect some of my characters. It's a pole arm, so not a good attack for my lions. Let's go ahead and use our ability here. Yeah, it takes away some leadership. We've done a good job. Now we got this depth guard out here focused on something that shouldn't be. Alright, lions, get away from that pole arm lord there. Go, go, go. Get out of there. Get.
Draw back. Storm riders. Moving out.
Defeating this vampire fleet captain's gonna be difficult.
It will be done.
Our lions just all routed again. Wow, some pathetic units. Fortunately for me, the Heralds of the Wind are doing just yeoman's work back there. Just try and wear down this fleet captain. We've got this ability we'll use on him late. Yeah, we don't want to blob in. Let's just kind of let our units kind of slowly... Let's let these ones rest and just get ready to come back in. A little buffing. Alright, now we've got a chance to take out the leadership. Yep. Let's capture him. Oh, just in the nick of time. There we go. Woo! That was a little bit scary, actually. That was a lot more scary. I mean, I have really underestimated the usefulness of white lions before you put every single possible upgrade on them, and even then, they're pretty lackluster. They just got absolutely wrecked by a unit who doesn't really thrive in an anti-armor fight, and I have anti-armor. White lions are a joke. Like, they are a joke. Now, I understand this is on very hard difficulty, so the AI is getting some cheats that wouldn't be there, but I mean, they are bad. Like, they are straight bad. I use them for immersion, and I have to try hard to use them for immersion because they are just so bad. Alright, we caught Robbie Wake.
Prince ELTHARION.
Oh, and you know what could be handy here, actually? If we take old Robbie here, who's in prison, if we interrogate him, we get extra powder for all of our Mistwalker units. We are about to go into a siege battle. But then, if I siege and beat the Sartosans, would I get a chance to execute him? Let's just try it. Let's see what it looks like, because we haven't done it yet. Let's not be too focused on...
They face the warden.
There we go. They do face the warden.
No hope.
I'm going to build some towers.
Failure.
Continue the siege. Our army should have finished its recruiting. It did. Okay, that's going to help a lot. Just having a little bit of extra infantry, but we've got a lot of replenishment to do here. What are we up against over here? More crabs in range. I really want some silver in guard. That's 3 turns away, though. I think for the sake of providing me a little bit of anti-large and a little bit more archer fire, I'm going to make that recruitment decision here. And why not go ahead and do this Just get some extra experience for our Archmage while she's fighting. And let's end another turn here. I'm going to make this a bit of a longer episode just so hopefully we can finish Sartosa. Kind of have like a nice stopping point. Oh, Sartosa is going to come out of the settlement and attack me. That is a gutsy play, Cotton. And I do believe it is the wrong play. Okay, we do have Sirens here. Silver and Guard are naturally magic resistant at 30%. And our Mistwalkers are not. Or sorry, our Faith Bearers. I'm going to drop this in one of the Faith Bearers.
Pull back.
Heck no, we're not pulling back.
Press.
We're going to fight this. We've got the extra powder here too. Just kind of curious to see what that looks like in battle. Our Spire Guard could be pulling in extra ammunition through this whole fight.
ELTHARION.
Start the deployment. I'm going to do a similar deployment here. A couple of Silver and Guard in the middle. I'm going to spread the Silver and Guard out. I don't know where those Cairn Wraiths, or sorry, Sirens are going to hit me. So I'm spreading out my magical defense. We got to watch out for Sirens with the Rangers, because the Rangers will get eaten alive by Sirens. They have a physical resistance that's going to get bypassed.
Archers! Orders received.
Okay. Now, as far as Sirens go, our Arcane Phoenix
ELTHARION.
will be pretty good at dishing some damage back to them. I'm going to put the kitties in the trees and run around and get all of the artillery with the kitty cats. Our Lore Master up front, he's got a real solid magic attack as well.
ELTHARION.
Giran protects me.
Okay, what are we up against? Let's go pick off the corpses.
Avenge the fallen.
Where are all the corpses? Here's one. Okay, that one's off on its own. What the heck was that? Magical bombardment? Get that trash off me.
It shall be done. We will obey. Quickly now.
I'm gonna scooch up a bit, put us in range here. Where's the other bloaty boy? Is there a second? There is a second corpse somewhere. I'm gonna go hit this bloated corpse.
The fang sword hungers.
Here's the other corpse over there. I see it. I'm gonna hit the bombers. Alright, took out one corpse. Let's take ELTHARION and get the other one.
ELTHARION.
Unless the Phoenix gets to him first.
ELTHARION.
Warden of Sapphire.
They could not hide.
Yeah, go attack the Silver and Guard. Alright, second corpse is out.
March toward penance. ELTHARION.
Go kill some deck gunners.
We go. March.
Kind of back these units. Let's swing out here, help against that a little bit. Oh wait, my cats. Let's get the cats out of the wood.
Orders received. We go. It will be done. As
Take
you
this
say.
out.
Lore Master. Hassel Banner.
The winds are ours.
Lapine Lecky.
Some wild form over here.
Master of Poet.
Go take out some of these guns that are dishing me some pretty significant damage. Okay, we're holding over here. Deck gunners are dealt with.
ELTHARION.
Come on, get over here, ELTHARION.
We will obey. Asurian guides us. Asur, attack!
Do a little bit of damage. Oh, wait. It's Arcane Unforge.
The Grim Warden rises! I fight for Ibris!
Where are you going? Sit still. Got a present for you. I put that on there a little early, but I'm expecting us to be dishing some massive damage on top of the 2 direct damage spells, so I kind of feel like within 15 seconds, we can put them down. And we did. Alright. Not perfect, but decisive. And that should give us the settlement without having to deal with the walls, so works out good for me. I think maybe it'll give us an insignificant character. Let's see what happens there. Because it wasn't a lord, really. It was just a garrison character.
For Moraine.
Okay, Aranessa has sieged. We can come relieve the siege because we'll get the reinforcements from the shrine. Yeah, okay, it gave us an insignificant prisoner execution. Speaking of execution, there's one to be done. And we picked up another. Let's just grab this ROR
Master of magic.
and march against Aranessa.
Annihilate them. Another time, villain.
Ooh, hang on just a second. Retreat.
Take flight.
Not much. I intend to attack actually here.
Student
Oh man, I may not have
objectives.
enough movement points to do it. We'll see. I need to get into the prison and execute this dude before we destroy their faction and lose him for good. What do we got here? Each time a prisoner is interrogated. Ooh. That's not actually. It's not that good. It's okay. Gain 2 influence per turn. Sure.
Renew these hallowed halls.
Executed that prisoner. Do we got enough
bring
movement? Yes, we
Azurian
do.
fire.
And now we get the garrison reinforcements. We're gonna need them because we've seen how these depth guard are just gonna mostly mulch our troops.
Ulthuan prevails. Azurian protects.
Let's go ahead and fight this one. This will be the end of their faction. I'll try and capture Aranessa, but I don't know if it's gonna work because we're gonna put an end to her faction here. So I'm curious to see how CA plays that as well. But we'll try and capture her one last time and get a few warden supplies off of her. Okay, our reinforcements are coming in from over there, so I'm going to actually reposition over this way. We will want as many of our reinforcements as we can get together here. Okay, just get over here. That's all I really want. I kind of wonder, though, this might be kind of fun to leave our archers over here, because all of our archers can fend for themselves in melee. Yeah, let's leave a little vanguard force over here. How come they're not hidden? There we go. Bring our Archmage this way. Start the battle. Move over here. Yeah, all this stuff is hidden. We can sneak up on the flank with it.
It shall be done.
Understood.
Orders received.
Alright, we got some decent garrison stuff here.
Noble.
Not bad at all.
Brave and true.
Come over here.
Understood. Move. Swiftly. It shall be done. For duty.
I'm not using the spearmen to break all the charges and then bring my lions in.
For duty. Asa, move. Northern Seaguard. Archers. Move. We advance.
Okay, let's get everybody lined up. Get them lined up and ready to fight. Let's take the eagle over here with the cavalry, actually.
Archers.
What do I got here? I thought I gave these archers an order. Oh, there was another unit.
We go.
And then rangers, let's roll this flank here. Alright, we are under artillery fire, so we will want to get moving. I think it's about time too. Oh, I accidentally left that Scions of Mathland over there. Oh well.
Weaver of the winds.
Battle claws.
Got those units, and then here's all my Vanguard deploy stuff. Okay. Alright, let's move up
Archmage.
on Arnessa.
Following my destiny. I see my path. Disciple of power.
My infantry block should be able to stop any charges from those Promethean gunnery mobs, and then block the charges of the depth guard, and allow my White Lions to enter that fight without being charged in the face by, honestly, a unit that has absurd weapon strength and a pretty solid charge bonus. So let us get group 2 and kind of keep to the woods and move up here as well.
March.
And then let's get group 3 and start moving up this flank.
Moving out.
And we will surround Arnessa. Gotta remember we got this channeling spire here as well in case we need it.
I saw Archmage.
I think the AI is figuring out that they're getting outflanked.
Destination.
We away.
Let's go ahead and swing wide on that flank. Alright, the Storm Riders, the Heralds of the Wind.
As you say. The brave, loyal.
True magic is mine.
We will obey. Seal without question. By your command.
Yeah, this is going to help me absorb that charge quite a lot.
Setting forth. Archers. Sinner.
I saw
Yeah, we got the
Archmage.
bats tied down over there. We took out one of the depth guard here. Gar's Pride's push forward this way. That is a vampire character. It's not a polearm unit. I was a little bit worried, or sorry, a bloated corpse. I was worried we were about to get attacked by a bloated corpse. I don't think Arnessa wants to take on a couple of groups of rangers, but I'll find out if that's what she really thinks she wants to do. Bring the eagle in over here. Ooh, our archers have just had a nice position this battle. Let's push it up.
Assyrian guides us.
Regar's Pride got some juicy targets back there in the back. Let's back these archers up a little.
Orders received. We will obey.
Archmage. This engagement's going better for us for sure. Oh wow, Arnessa she's doing it with the help of those crabs this way.
Kill them.
Use that roar ability. Let's see if we can help out a little over here.
Pull back.
Gar's Pride, let's send the Scions.
Loyal. Advance.
Yeah. Swing around there and outflank.
Noble lord.
Excellent.
Master of sorcery.
It shall be done.
Bring these characters back in.
It will be done. It will be done. Draw back. Advance.
Alright, good. Let's push forward.
Setting forth.
Go fight Arnessa. Let's get the Pride out of here.
For duty.
I don't know if we can get a big fireball over into the flank of this. We got archer fire coming all over the place, which is good.
Assor, withdraw. To
Okay, you all
battle.
clobber Arnessa. We've got a few crabs back here. Let's keep the Pride safe out of this. Don't want to lose that unit. It's going to take a long time to re-recruit.
Observe my radiance.
Oh, get her. Get her. Does she crumble? Is Arnessa undead? She's not undead, is she? Nope.
For Assyria.
Doesn't matter, because she's about to get finished up anyway. I I think that's the end of her faction. Okay, we had plenty of troops to do that. That went so much better than her last engagement versus the Depth Guard. Just blocking their charge with the Spearmen seemed to alleviate pretty much everything, because that must have been how we got our Lions massacred, was on the charge. Lions don't have very good melee defense, and I could see with that level of extreme charge bonus and weapon damage, yeah, Arnessa is actually going to survive this turn, unfortunately.
Prince ELTHARION.
ELTHARION. Let's finish Fiery Convocation. And Harmonic Convergence. Kindle Flame. Burning Head. Now that we got Burning Head, once we get it Overcast, it'll actually be good against for Lana Seaguard, Spearmen Rangers, Shadow Walkers, Silver Helm. Let's just go ahead and unlock Tier 3. And let's get some growth going out here and start repurposing the buildings out this way. There's a lot of stuff here that I don't agree with needing to be here. So yeah, we got to completely rebuild Sartosa. I'm going to go through one more turn in. I know it's a long episode, but it is what it is. Hopefully y'all enjoy the long episodes. Faction destroyed.
High Elven
Arnessa's toast.
One. Carried by magic.
And faction destroyed. So the pirates are gone. Ulthuan is safe. At least for the moment, there is no immediate threat to Ulthuan. And Sartosa can be built in the image we want. We definitely need a Shrine of Assyrian. And I want to drop one of these new buildings here for the Mistwalkers, the Mistwalker Sanctum. And we haven't built the Dragon Keep yet. I know we're going to, so let's go ahead and build the building for Dragon Keep. And then the last one here, we haven't built this building for a Noble yet either, so let's do that one. Unlocking those buildings should unlock research. Hope y'all enjoyed this episode. Speed for War Lions, Recruit Rank, Heaviest Thilmar Armor. Here we go. Silver Helms, Dragon Princes, Sword Masters, White Lions, Phoenix Guard. And then we got Broadhead Arrows. Yeah, we'll look at the rest of these, but that'll give some extra armor to our Lions and other units. And again, hope you enjoyed the episode. I'll be back with more soon, so keep an eye out for it. HeirofCarthage, signing out for now.